gravy again. Dipping his bread dips.
Barneveld is so close to victory, and he'll be hoping, as the professional that he is, that he can seal it all here. And that is brilliant from Barneveld.
8 darts, 9 dart again. Trouble line in. Yeah! Double 12 for the impossible! He did it! He did it tonight! He did! The 9 dart! First we ever had in the World Championship!
Giving Barneveld some advice. Well, it certainly has. The first 3 were pretty good. Well, the first 5 are pretty good. Another slice of history for the Dutchman. Treble 19 for Barneveld. Double 12 to raise the roof. He's done it again. Absolutely sensational. 5-7 in the tournament. Make that line to 8.
It's the biscuits and the droppy. This dart match will make ya happy! Got out of slot. Trouble line in. Double 12! And it's a 9 darter!
Have you ever seen anything like it in a World Championship final?
This is more like it. A third 180.
Seems to respond to being in adversity. Now then, things are getting interesting, folks. Dean Winstanley. What a leg of gods this is. Oh, 2 more up. Oh, double 12 for the 9-dart finish. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Winstanley could hit nothing in speed, then suddenly produces a magical leg like that.
One more leg for James Wade here. As Van Gerwen hits a magnificent 7-180.
It awakens the young man to quite brilliant moments.
It's on.
Double 12! Magnificent Michael Van Gerwen, who raises the roof with a 9-darter!
Four perfect darts. 5, 6. 41 remaining. Terry Jenkins.
If you introduce the score, Jordan, that'd be fine.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the action. We've got some darts coming your way this evening, brought to you by the East Kent Darts Academy. Joining us this evening, we've got Andy and Lewis Bennett in commentary.
Good evening.
Hello there.
Players are ready to go, so we'll be switching to them any second now. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So the format for this game is best of 9, first to 5. Apologies for the delay. We've had a few technical difficulties this evening.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I can hear you, Ben. Yeah.
Right, so the players are just going up for bullseye. Want some more practice darts?
Of course they do.
Yeah, they've only been playing all day.
Any practice is good practice, I suppose.
That's a bullseye.
It's a lovely dart, isn't it? Shame
Beautiful.
people leave it in and follow it, though, eh?
Yeah.
Have a good game, Ben.
Have a good game, guys.
Have a good one.
Have we set up the right way round, Rob? No worries, right. Cool, this is it then.
Okie dokie.
So it's George to throw first.
96.
Lovely 90s. Lovely cover by George. I don't know if you know George at all.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Yeah.
I've heard him. Good friend of mine.
43.
And do we know Ben?
I know
I've heard of the family. We've learned that first impressions.
That was a nice set of darts. Should have been done 80 though with him first two in there like that.
I know. I think George is playing on a boat, believe it or not, the way his dartboard is wobbling about tonight.
It's making me feel a bit ill now.
Yeah, nice start, Ben. Nice follow up.
Steady darts there.
So I've known Ben for a short while, probably 5-6 months. Don't know him that well, know his kids, because they come to the academy, obviously.
Yeah.
I know he plays in Canterbury League. I know he's a steady player.
I mean, from what I can see...
I think George just might edge it.
Yeah, we know the talent of both of the players, but I think George might outclass in some ways.
If George gets in a flow and in a momentum, I think he could do it.
I mean, he started off very well here.
We know this is darts, and anything can happen in darts, as we all know.
Oh God, I know.
Anything can happen when we're broadcasting
111?
as well.
What way do you go on a 111?
39.
Oh well.
5.
You can either start 19s or 20s.
I think
you can go either way.
Looked like he went the 51 route.
So Ben's a little bit far behind him.
Just a little bit behind, yeah. 6 darts, mainly.
81.
Get these first leg nerves out of the way, and then both players, I'm sure, will kick on.
It's gaming free, mate.
Gaming free. Lovely darts.
Lovely, yeah.
Nice 18 dart leg there to settle in for George.
Not a bad settler.
Mind you, Ben, on a 136, that's half a chance if the other chap missed, so if George missed. So Ben away.
41.
Let's see if he can get this back again.
$57.
Little low, it looked like on the treble 20 there, so forcing him down and be around the board. Looks like nice. Ooh.
180.
Beautiful dart.
Lovely.
Beautiful darts.
That's how you do it.
Great darts.
See, that's what I mean. Ben can come back from anywhere. So,
100.
should be a great game all the way through. I reckon it's going to go most of the way.
It should
Nice.
do, judging by the players' class.
For sure.
43.
Ben having a slight advantage in this leg over for throwing first, and obviously hitting a 1080.
Yeah, exactly. Helps out, doesn't it?
Always does.
Nice steady six. Oh,
139.
so close to a 177, but unlucky.
Still great darts.
Left himself 98 after 12. Brilliant.
100.
See what George can do.
Prize with a ton ain't quite enough to get him out of trouble in this leg.
He couldn't afford to slip into the 1 there. Or 5.
No, that's unlucky.
62.
Went for the old tops off the 76 to leave yourself 36. Yeah, we love that.
85.
Ooh, 85, 99, the hardest 2-numbered finish because you have to use 3 darts. Oh, on the wire, yeah, slipped it in off the dart. Beautiful.
Lovely
dart.
use.
Yeah,
Good.
Lovely board management there.
Yeah, nice leg. 18 darts. So, matching. So
Yeah,
far.
both coming in with 18s.
100.
George slips in with a nice ton. Beautiful.
Gets him down to 401.
Great start to the match so far. Very steady darts. Nice.
Nice little 1080 for the second
Nice
leg.
85, yeah. So how you doing, Jordan? You've been all right, mate? Your league's going really well with all Faversham.
100.
Yeah, I mean, we've got our promotion
Another
relegation
ton.
day tomorrow. We've got
Excellent.
a new league starting Monday. We're up to 56 players.
Wow.
Wicked.
So it's been very busy. Trying to play darts as well. So
Yeah.
it does go hand in hand. But no, it's been good. It's been good.
Yeah, you are doing an excellent job, and to everyone who works at the Faversham Virtual Darts, I want to say a big thank you to them because they really do put the effort into this.
George. Keeping the pressure.
Appreciate it, mate.
Go on. Oh,
41.
sorry, Luke. I'm going to have to decline your call. That was my son calling. Sorry.
60.
Going to have to step it up. I think George. Ooh, nice 158. Not the easiest to finishes. It all depends what way you want to go. I think the modern route is 2 triple 18s.
85.
It's early days, but George is 10 points ahead in the averages at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was averaging around 82 early on.
98.
81, 82. So it's quite nice.
Both on very healthy averages, but George having that slight edge at the moment. It's all going very hold or throw.
100.
Very much so. Nice 1-4, nice ton. Leave yourself a 1-4-5. A little bit of pressure on the 60. Let's see.
Shouldn't be a problem.
40.
So double 10. Go on, Ben.
55.
2-dart finish. If George misses.
I think I'll just say that for the ton.
See what you can do. You work it off the inside.
In 3, mate.
Beautiful.
Yeah, brilliant.
Good dart.
Obviously, if it's hold or throw every leg, it would be George for the win here, but Ben has got to break the throw at some point.
Yeah, nice dart. Nice dart, Ben. We got 3 sons of Ben that come to the academy. We got 6,
100.
Alfie and Nathan. And I believe they're all playing in and around the Canterbury area.
Yeah, I think Nathan's playing in the our virtual Faversham League as well.
Oh, lovely. Nice steady darts.
Division 2, I believe.
Steady old player.
I think Ben should try for a 1-3-1 here, just to give himself a lovely finish, obviously, top of the house. Let's see what he goes for. It's unfortunate with second dart.
60.
George, ton behind.
57.
Sounds like he's getting deflated a little bit. 57.
I think that's the thing that we picked up on this playing darts like this. Number 180 coming in here.
139.
Oh,
I think you
Nice.
expect a lot of yourself when you know you're playing in your own practice room.
maybe so, yeah. But shouldn't you be your most relaxed, really?
I know,
Lovely.
I've found it in some ways sometimes more challenging than it is playing on a foreign board, which I found really weird.
Oh, Mr. Triple 17. Yeah, I totally understand, Lewis.
64.
It's a good setup there.
Yeah.
George is a little bit behind in this leg, but I think it's a minimum here to give him a chance.
Yeah.
Apply a bit of pressure to the 38.
60.
Only a 6. We seem to have.
I've seen George play a few times. He's a bit of a rhythm player. I think.
In one. Great dart.
It's right on the wire there, the double.
Yeah,
seven.
right in the corner, isn't it?
But
Right by the
we'll let him
double
have
seven.
Sneak that one in.
Yeah.
I think George is a rhythm player, so
Yes,
playing-
George
playing-
is. Yeah.
playing in this environment can affect the rhythm players.
Obviously, waiting for the other throw,
I
etc.
mean, I'm talking from experience. You know, I'm a sort of a bang 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 rat tat tat.
81.
Yeah, nice
They call
dart.
it, and playing like this is does have to slow your game down if you're not used to it.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
140.
That's why you got to get
Nice
into good
darts.
habits in practice, where you walk around the hockey and sort of stay there for 5 seconds and try and reenact the game situation. Especially helps with games like these.
Definitely.
36.
That's unlucky. In the 12-5.
When
George,
go
I
back
know from past,
180.
is obviously, yeah, look at that. Lovely 180 right across the middle.
Yeah. Lovely leg.
And George's old sparring partners, I believe, are Daryl Fitton and Tony O'Shea.
that is correct.
I
41.
I believe his dad was unlucky. I believe his dad has got the a place on Sheppey that sponsors him or something, or used to maybe.
Yeah.
But so he's had some good experience growing up playing with those type of guys.
60.
32 to go 3-2 up.
14 down there.
Game into, mate.
Very nice. Very nice.
Look.
13. Gave me 2
Averages
points.
standing 83 for George, 75 for Ben. Ben's had a 16 darter. George best was an 18.
18. Ben's worst was an 18. But that's only because of George's
60.
best, isn't it?
Exactly.
$58.
So what's happening for you this year then, Lewis? How's your year going to be planning out after lockdown?
Hopefully it will be a successful one. I mean, I've
Nice.
got the sponsorship and that behind me, so it's all about just performing and getting that right, and using this time especially to get that practice in.
Exactly, yeah.
And obviously coming to the academy hopefully and
100.
stuff like that all improves your game.
Yeah, nice start, Ben. Yeah, it certainly does, and we also obviously look forward to seeing you when we can. and it's going to be great.
96.
Definite, 100%.
So George just having a nice 96 here, brings him back in contention with this leg. But,
Ben.
oh, unlucky Ben.
I think they're all slips.
A beautiful 5, just when he needed it.
Just a ton to the right. That's all it is.
It always goes like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, put your change in your other pocket.
81.
Oh, just taking the darts there.
Yeah, giving him a bit of an advantage in this leg.
45.
Well, this is the throw for George to set this leg up.
And then throw for the match. This is, I think, the pivotal part of the game. This middle part of the game.
Yes, yeah,
definitely. Lovely ton there, just to apply a little pressure on the 191. I mean, we all know this game. Nice.
97.
Can change like the weather this game.
90.
Oh.
Treble 18 for the first start, 94.
Just missed the double 16, just inside the wire.
Tops then.
Tops.
Go on then. Oh,
54.
Bit heavy, Sevy. Unlucky.
Very unlucky there.
So 4-2, double 8. I can hear him, but I can't see him. Oh,
right outside.
Unlucky.
The great Sid Waddell line.
3-all. Oh, it's a bit under there. There's a weak dart that.
Yeah, in 3, mate.
Oh, you slippy. Slipped in. That is close to that double 6, isn't it? 3-all.
That's great darts from Ben there. To stay into the match.
Yeah, no, that's good darts. 3-all. Brilliant. George with the throw.
Shows the class these two players have.
So we have got more darts coming your way this evening. Brought to you by the East Kent Darts Academy.
Yeah, we got the second semi-final coming up.
100.
Nice ton again by George. Second semi-final is Hayden Robbie and
121.
George Parker. Sorry, George slipped out of my mind then for some reason. Don't know what.
Too many Georges on the case.
There's a lot of Georges today.
One thing I will say is that this is brought to you by East Kent Darts Academy from Faversham Darts League as well. But we're both sponsored by J&J Recruitment as well.
J&J Recruitments.
Paul does a lot for both 59. The Academy and Faversham Dart League. So a big shout out to them as well.
There's also a new venture that me and Paul are dealing with, which is our
96.
NHS key worker pin badges that are be with us soon. That will be for sale to raise monies for East Kent hospitals.
Brilliant.
So happy days.
All right, good work, mate.
45.
Jules has set this up.
105.
Lovely setup. Where are you going to go? Would you go 2 tops?
Definitely, mate. I think that's the modern way.
It is the modern way. I think it's a good way.
Definitely my way, I'll tell you that.
I like it because I was brought up on a doubles board, so tops is lovely for me personally.
The old Kent board. We do have a doubles league running in Faversham if anyone's interested.
Yeah, Kushti, that'd be good.
No cheeky plug there.
Lift yourself tops. Can you have the 154 Ben?
43.
Oh, 9 bitter. Unlucky. Top holding. 4-3.
Game in 2, mate.
Lovely dart in the double 10. George needs one more leg. I believe Ben has the throw, does he? Yeah. So, like you were saying earlier on, Lewis, is going to throw.
Yes. All of these legs going to throw at the moment. Ben
123.
needs to nick this one for the match.
Lovely dart from Ben. Putting the pressure on with a 1, 2, 3 to kick it off.
100.
Nicely followed up with a tight tongue, could have been more.
$140.
Lovely darts. Really kicking it into gear now to try and get this other leg back.
54.
Unfortunate, George slips into the treble 5 there. 238 plus these.
95.
Lovely job. That's 143 then. George 6 darts behind.
58.
What would you do? Set it up and go for it?
I think you got to set it up when.
Got to
Being
set
that
it
far
up.
behind
Oh,
the opponent.
Oh, 117.
He went for it.
or go
Cracking
for the
darts.
117.
And missed the double 13. That was unlucky. Very unlucky.
134.
Great
Go your
effort.
own way.
Great dart. Left to finish. 155.
14.
Oh,
Brave going for that for the first dart. I think I would have started. Don't know. Split that, I think.
yeah. Well, it depends how confident you are on the 26. isn't it?
97.
Great darts. He's creeping it in. He wants his 58.
In off that, surely.
Oh, he's gone inside. Unlucky, Ben.
No,
It might
yeah.
be your last dart, bud. Oh, is it a 1? Oh, is it a
Treble 17?
Double 3.
38.
Oh, no, it ain't.
Oh no.
In one
Oh
way.
no.
Oh, is it a double 3? Good dart. Everyone loves a double 3, don't they?
Very brave dart.
Very brave. Whoa, deciding leg. Great darts. Oh, look at George.
125.
Great pressure. Great pressure.
$100.
Nice.
Great averages coming in there. George is 8 points above Ben at the minute.
100.
It's
averages
nice
are
to follow the 125. Just look at 80.9 and 73 at the moment. Still good over this amount of legs.
Yeah,
41.
both very healthy.
George just got the advantage in this leg.
60.
Oh, I jinxed him.
No. Commentator's curse, they call that.
85.
Yeah, nice 85. Again, Jordan, this is darts, isn't it? These three.
Yeah. It's,
140.
There you go.
very
That
handy.
should be sewn up, really, unless in Ben it's a nice 1080 to really put the pressure on. Unlucky, Ben.
32.
Not enough, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, no.
76 for George.
Top holding.
No.
56.
he admitted himself that was a poor attempt at the top hole. Mind you, it did it in the middle of the treble 20.
It was in the same area.
Yeah, M25. Double 10 for the game.
Looking to work
Game
in.
in two, mate.
Hello, mate.
Brilliant
Well
darts,
played.
George.
Yeah.
Well
Cheers,
played.
that Ben. Good
Well
game,
played.
mate.
Well
Thank
played,
you very
Ben.
much.
That was a good game. Thank you, mate. I enjoyed that. Good luck with the final.
Cheers, that Ben.
That was a good
So,
game.
George
Great game.
Cressy into the final.
That is it. That is our first game. What's coming up next, Dan?
We have got Hayden Robbie, and George Parker.
No worries. Is that the same format?
Yeah, exactly the same format, mate.
No worries. So
Hayden Robbie needs to be told, so one of us has got to come offline and tell him.
No worries. So we're going to cut to an ad break in 2 seconds, and we'll be back with you in 2 minutes.
See you later, guys.
Enjoy it. See you in a bit.
Woke up this morning, I better feel low. Sudden chills right through me, oh man, I was alone. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do. He gave me some medicine to stop me feeling blue. They took me, my pain away. They took me, my pain away. Woke up this morning, the sky turned grey. I needed somebody to take my pain away. I went to see my doctor to see what he could feet low. Sudden chills right through me, oh man, I was alone. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do. He gave me some medicine to stop me feeling blue. They took me up and away. They took me up and away. Woke up this morning, the sky turned grey. I needed somebody to take my pain away. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do. He gave me more medicine to stop me feeling blue. It took me up and away. It took me up and away. One black rain fell from my eyes. There's a dark side in disguise. Don't let the preacher take us all, 'cause the drugs won't let me go. Here we go. What are you singing? Better, I don't feel alone. The sun is fine happy, I'm warm to the bone. I know if I'm lonely, all I gotta do is take my own medicine to stop it feeling blue. They took me up and away. They took me up and away. Took me up and away. Took me up and away. They took me they took me they took me
You ain't just sports cars, you fancy Emma too. Ride around all day long, hasn't got a clue. Yeah, you don't know what it's like to live in the world I've been. Yeah, you don't know what it's like. I see it every day. See it every day. Calls you on your mobile, riding out of town. Company's gone bankrupt, the fat cat has come around. Yeah, you don't know what it's like to live in the world I've been. Yeah, you don't know what it's like. I see it every day. See it every day. You see me, I'm not the same. All my friends don't know my name. I don't know what I will do. Yeah. I see it every day. You join the Tokyo, see how you survive. Fancy blokes who've left you, and your husband, well, he died. Yeah, you don't know what it's like to live in the world I've been. Yeah, you don't know what it's like. See it every. You don't know what it's like to live in the world I've been. Yeah, you
Bullseye. Outside.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the second match. We've got Hayden Robbie versus George Parker. I think they've just gone up for the bullseye now, and then we'll switch back to the players. I think the first semi-final we had some cracking darts there from George and Ben. Brilliant game.
Excellent game.
When are we going off then? That's what I just said. Am I going off? I don't know when we're going off. I'll go off now then. Shall I go off now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you ready, Georgia? Yeah. Right, all the best, mate. And you.
So it's Hayden's darts.
I'm just still trying to find the game, but I'll find it, don't worry.
40.
Channel 4, isn't it?
I'm on channel 4, yeah, going all the way down, but it says that they are playing.
81.
It isn't showing what.
It's 81 there from George Parker. Cracking.
45.
Cracking little player.
Sorry, Rob. Okay.
41.
Yeah. I will do.
128.
Beautiful darts. Beautiful darts.
$60.
Yeah, nice steady 6 from George.
So second match
38.
of the evening. We've got 2 more coming your way.
Sorry, mate. Whoa. It's just caught up on it now.
45.
Unlucky George.
57.
We'll find it in a moment.
And he's always got a song. Always got a little sing song in him. He hits the high ones, that's the best
in the
part.
right order.
59.
You're in there somewhere.
Can be an issue, but
I am watching the results as well. So Hayden on the 134. Hayden, we have known for about 3 or 4 years.
96.
Nice lead. He has only been with the academy for around 5-6 months.
73.
Permanently. His stepdad is Conan Whitehead, who we know as the Barbarian.
29.
That was very unfortunate.
PDC scorecard holder.
As we know, excellent player, excellent friend of the academy, local guy. But George just leaving himself, what's he left there?
85.
13,
I believe he's left 50.
12.
12
That was
there.
unlucky. Hayden on the old lovely 9. But yeah, we've known Hayden for about 5 months or so. That's a lovely dart.
Cheers, mate.
And he has come on so well in the academy over the last few months that he's been coming. He's been in finals, so he's doing absolutely brilliantly for his age.
45.
He gave me a good run for his run for my money at the other comp that you run, Andy.
I know.
45.
Great
He's
game.
A formidable little player when he gets going, when he's on it. So's George. George has come on.
They both.
I mean, George has been playing now for about 6-7 years now. As his dad is the 18 coach, as we know.
40.
Dan.
Oh, Dan Parker.
Mr. Parker.
Yep.
Oh, you can obviously find us on Facebook. East Kent Darts Academy on our page. You can message us. We did have an online web address, but we haven't used it for ages.
58.
And it was hard to try and get someone to do all the admin for it at the time. But now things are changing. And I think what we'd like to try and do is grow even more in the sense of maybe we could do this type of thing at the academy live to another
56.
academy. Yeah,
Great idea.
That way,
Great idea.
rather than travelling 300-400 miles to the closest academy, you know. So
yeah.
45.
I think with this type of setup, it's brilliant. And yeah, let's move forward.
Yeah.
Let's take this technological equipment with us when we go back.
That's a big word, Anne.
Did you like that? Technological. Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it?
If you like what you see and you want to get involved, give Andy a message at East Kent Darts Academy on Facebook.
Not 53.
Would definitely recommend that to anyone.
Don't think he's had a. I think
Looking to improve their
the old
darts.
lockdown. It's the only time that Andy's had a Saturday off in about 10 years.
I don't. 12. This lockdown. All I'll tell you.
47.
That's unlucky.
Was looking to leave the 170.
Sorry? Age ranges.
60.
Depends on ability of the age of the child. Because we generally run from 7 to 21, which is generally
100.
the age group of PDC events, etc. So if we go to the limit of 21, then everyone's got a chance, haven't they? Instead of getting to 18 and not playing anymore, you're playing for another 3 years there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But generally, I mean, we've had some amazing young lads from the ages of 6 and 5 playing. I mean, Seth a couple of years ago was awesome for his age. A 6-year-old that was playing out of his skin. And I just think that was amazing at the time. Unfortunately for Lewis, he was
there we go.
one of them, but I ain't going to bring that up.
No, that's a good job.
No, unfortunately, Seth's form has fallen out of style a little bit of late.
I think it's the love of the game has dropped out of his game a bit.
I reckon it nerves kick in with him quite a lot now.
Yeah.
I think a lot of guys that are having problems with
20.
dartitis, etc., things like that. A lot of it, obviously, it's all mental, but it's how do you get over that mental part of the dartitis that's stopping you letting go of that dart or making you walk over the hockey?
In one.
Is it confidence? I think confidence is a big part of it. Natural ability, to me, the symptoms of not being able to let go of the dart, I haven't personally suffered
85
with it that badly, so I slowed my game down, but not as such as a dartitis effect. That was to affect other players.
Yeah.
I think personally, dartitis, yes, it is
100.
a mind disease. Certainly.
A bit like the yips in golf.
Yeah, yips in lots of things. Snooker, you don't want to push through with the cue. You know, there's lots of things, games that it affects, and I believe it's probably the same
28.
part of the mind that's blocking that element from you carrying on as you should be as normal.
Yeah.
Confidence, I feel, is a big thing of it. confident that you're going to play well, even if you don't. If your confidence is there, it means your darts is playing. You're playing darts.
Yeah.
But when it's not, and you start questioning yourself, that's when your dartitis starts kicking in.
It's the doubt, isn't it?
It's the doubt. Why can't I hit that treble 20 anymore? Maybe you're over-trying it. Maybe you're overthinking the whole situation. Maybe your muscle memory is better than your mind memory. You know.
So many explanations for this.
So many.
That affects so many people.
I mean, if anyone is suffering, then I hold my hands up and say, it's so unfortunate for a dart player to get. It must be so frustrating.
I mean, it was frustrating for young
Hayden leaving himself
Freddie.
on a 100 after that lovely 1-3-1. Sorry, guys, I'm sort of watching and
It's all right.
a load of rubbish at the same time.
I mean, Freddie Box had that, and it was very hard for him to get over that sort of.
It must have well been. Fred has come out the other side, such a fantastic player, though.
Exactly, you come out either one or two ways. You come out with more confidence or less.
I think overconfidence in this game isn't a bad thing.
Just look at Eric. Prime example.
Prime. We can't talk about Eric because
me and you will get into it all night.
To talk about it, we will be here all night. The academy runs from East Station Snooker Club in Canterbury every Saturday morning, and we're there from 10 o'clock to around 2 p.m. Maybe we might go over a little bit if the competition's good. But we don't take the mickey. They love us there. We obviously raise quite a bit of monies for them over the Saturday, so they don't charge us, which is absolutely brilliant. They do us cheap meals for the kids. Subs, the first week is free to join the academy.
140.
To see whether your child might like it or he might not.
125.
Great darts. Hayden 3-0 up. Hitting off again with 125. Try and come back at George. George with a lovely 140.
100.
Hi, James.
Hello.
140.
And did it help him?
40.
I haven't seen James for a long time. I do know James. I know how he plays.
Me too.
It was unfortunate, but if he's back playing again, then brilliant.
He's a regular on our stream.
55.
James will be playing live tomorrow night on the stream tomorrow, so tune in and have a watch.
There you go.
Good luck to him.
All the best.
81.
Anyone's lucky, Rob, eh?
52.
Or Hayden leave himself 99. We love a 99, don't we?
Oh yeah, the free dart 2-figure.
36.
So what's your favourite double, Lewis?
16 got to be. The way it breaks down suits me.
16s.
Yeah, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. It's got. Exactly, yeah, and then take 30 darts after that.
Oh, that's a slip. Hayden, unlucky mate, second dart out of the board.
8.
Over adjusted on the last one.
I've just refreshed it. Right.
Oh, it was George. Unlucky George. Just overcompensated on his 32.
Knacker's frozen. Have we had a little? Someone had a little sneaky peek at the stats because this is what happens.
No, not me. I know Hayden's on 40.
Has it come through? Yep.
I think he's caught up now. I think
it's okay now.
Yep. So we got
Hayden 3-0 up.
In 1.
4-0 up.
4-0.
And it'll be Hayden thrown for the game, won't it?
Yes, that is correct.
58.
Both
George is
players
coming
have
so well, though.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
so
just
pleased
about to
with
move on to
him.
that.
45.
I mean, he has probably got one of the loveliest throws I've seen in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Lovely.
Stance, the way his arm throws,
57.
everything. It's lovely.
Learned from the best in Dan Parker.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
He's not my 18 coach for nothing. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, you know what you're doing, Andy.
41.
It's unfortunate, George. Come on, son. Start picking it up a bit.
I bet Dan's watching.
100.
Hey,
No, I meant watching on YouTube.
Hayden, I don't know the stats of this one. I haven't looked, but I know Hayden's been throwing it around a 65 all day.
You're 41 and come through.
Hayden is currently on a 59.41,
Yeah, I know.
Right.
with George on a 55.31.
Okay, cool.
First 9 for Hayden has been a 69 and a 63 for George. So you can see the scoring differences in the first 9s.
It's good. I mean, we see this standard at county youth darts.
Yeah.
140.
Great darts, George. Lovely. Another ton 40.
Put some pressure on Hayden's throw.
32.
It certainly has now.
Yep. See what George can do from here.
40.
1.5. There we go, 3 bullseyes. I doubt.
Oh.
44.
But this is our, attempting shots like that. You never know until you try.
Exactly. You got to try for it to come off.
It's not taking the mickey. If you're confident enough about doing it, go for it. You know, unfortunately.
58.
He hit 39. He might have hit a bit more if he'd gone 3 balls. I just don't know. Look at this.
58. Oh, wow. 40.
Lucky George.
48 for George.
Oh, sorry, that was Hayden.
And 3.
Yeah.
Great darts, George. Hold it
Stop
back.
the rock.
Well done, George. Stop the rock. Come on then. On your throw, let's have some. Good boy.
Long way to go, but we know him do it.
George is a fighter when it comes to darts.
41.
He likes to dig in. And let's see. Let's hope he does.
28.
You won't go into that final doubles hit, which is what some players lack.
45.
Yeah, you've got to keep
That ability
going.
to keep
If
fighting.
the other player ain't hitting a double, you keep going. Keep going and keep going.
44.
Because soon enough, you'll have a chance.
Yeah, and then you start taking them, the opponent starts getting worried.
Yep. Nice starts again for George. Nice ton. Little bit of pressure.
100.
Good reply from Hayden. Lovely.
Yeah. Matching that.
37.
It's unfortunate.
A bit of a slip there from George.
Always think
87.
make that first start your best start if you can. Really get it straight. If the others go a little wobbly, you know, you really got to try and follow your first start if you can.
The first start is such a confident start.
Of course, it's going to determine your throw, what way
25.
you're going to go with your second dart as well.
Yeah, otherwise you're too busy like readjusting your line.
Yeah.
97.
Nice darts, George. left himself a nice 1-2-6
57.
after 18 for his age. Must be about 25 now, George. I think he's 13 now.
42.
Yeah. Some of these lads are worryingly good for their age.
85.
Worryingly good.
Yeah, for sure. I'll tell you who I like at the academy to watch and play. Little Josh Chapman, I think, is a brilliant little player.
His enthusiasm
He's
is
a great character.
yeah. Yeah.
84 for George. Oh, left himself tops. Oh, unlucky Hayden on 75.
Narrow miss by Hayden there.
Very unfortunate.
See what George can do on tops.
One over the top, one in. Oh,
26.
unlucky. Split the double 10 with a 6. Unfortunate. Hayden 32. In one. Beautiful dart, Hayden.
Cheers, mate. Well played.
Well played, Hayden.
Very well done to both players.
Well done, Hayden.
Well done.
You can cut me off, Rob. I'm going to have a fag for a cigarette. Quick fag.
Woke up this morning, I better be low. Sudden chills right through me, oh man, I was alone. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do. He gave me some medicine to stop it feeling blue. They took me, my plan away. They took me, my plan away. Woke up this morning, the sky turned grey. I needed somebody to take my pain away. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do. He gave me more medicine to stop it being blue. It took me, my plan away. It took me, my plan away. One black rain fell from my eyes. Sudden chills right through me, oh man, I was alone. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do. He gave me some medicine to stop me feeling blue. They took me up and away. They took me up and away. This morning the sky turned grey. I needed somebody to take my pain away. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do.
To the valley, you'll find me looking for the lost souls that were hiding there. Look down to the sky, but we're blinded by the light. The whites of their eyes are still shining. Shadows for moonstone, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Pilgrims have traveled to the promised land, searching for treasures of lost fortune. Did you see the just sports cars, fancy MR2, ride around all day long, hasn't got a clue. Yeah, you don't know what it's like to live in the world I've been. Yeah, you don't know what it's like. I see it every day. See it every day. You on your mobile, riding out of town. The company's gone bankrupt. The fat cat has come around. Yeah, you don't know what it's like to live in the world I've been. Yeah, you don't know what it's like. I see it every day. See it every day.
Sudden chills right through me, oh man, I was alone. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do. He gave me some medicine to stop me feeling blue. They took me up and away. They took me up and away. Woke up this morning, the sky turned grey. I needed somebody to take my pain away. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do.
Hello, welcome back for the third game of this evening. We've got the plate final. It's best of 7 this one. The players are just putting up at the minute. So we've got Harvey Stringer versus Jack Cock. They're just pulling up now. So then we're going to cross back over to the players. Still joined by Andy Davis and Lewis Bennett in commentary.
Good evening.
Hello there.
Welcome to the plate final. We got Hurricane Harvey from Sudbury Academy and also plays Suffolk Youth for the last, since I believe 2018. So he's a confident little player. Up against Jack Peacock, probably a member now for about 6 or 7 years in the academy. One player that never really practiced, but always seemed to get away with it when he come down on a Saturday.
I never did.
I said to him, why don't you just start practicing a little bit more, Jack? And he said he didn't have a board up, and then they put one up and started getting into finals. And I don't think it's going to be too long before he's in the 18. I believe he's on his second player of the month and waiting to play his third player of the
58.
month. Which, if this goes on, we might have to play it here.
Online player of the month.
41.
Online player of the month, yeah.
The E player of the month.
13.
That's unlucky for Harvey. I do believe with Harvey it takes him a couple of legs to
41.
get settled in, and then once he's settled in, he starts playing a little bit more confidently.
Yeah, he's a bit like George. He's very much a confidence player. So I do expect him to start hitting it later on as the match progresses.
83.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Lewis.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've only seen Harvey play once, and that was in the Canterbury Youth Open, to which I believe you won, Lewis.
85.
Yes, I did. Very good day, straight off the back of winning Sheppey.
There you go.
Yeah. Good little time.
55.
Good tournament, and I believe Harvey was in the under-14 section. So, doing really well. And now he's
41.
And because of that competition is why I allowed him to invite him into this one, because he played in a past competition.
59.
And that's what this competition is all about, past and present players and people that have played in our competition.
5. Argument.
That's an unlucky 5 from Harv. Jack's sitting on a 1-2-2. He's gone for the treble 18 route, by the way.
40.
That was unfortunate. Nice setup.
100.
82 from Jack. What route's he going to go? 14s or ball? He's gone for the 14s. Hit an 11 by the look of it.
29.
Unlucky. 43, 53.
28.
Oh, left yourself a nice tongue. We all know a nice tongue lead with the 2 darts. Oh, just inside the wire and a double 10 from Jack. Very unfortunate.
Ton for Hurricane.
Oh,
Very
No
oh
score.
no, that's the score.
unlucky, Harvey.
No score.
Oh, that's where the tops
So unlucky.
comes in, doesn't it? When you got a first
Yes.
start like that, really.
41.
This time then, Jack. Over the top on a double 5. Second one in. Come on. Oh, he's going.
Flips it.
He's going the other way. Confident, but we all know.
Yeah, 59 in 3.
And that's what happens. Well done, Harvey. Lovely dart.
From what was looking like a guaranteed leg for Jack.
Exactly. I mean, that's darts, isn't it? You don't. I mean, if he'd have gone for the double 5 again, it might have gone in.
Exactly.
So.
That's the good but frustrating thing about darts. We've all learnt it the good way and the hard way.
82.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
It's gone for us or it hasn't.
I think every dart player goes through it, even professionals.
Yeah.
They say form is temporary, classes forever.
38.
Exactly. That's a great saying to sum it all up.
41.
Okay. Jack just gone down a little bit off the boil, a little tad.
41.
Might be a bit of a confidence knock with the first leg. I think that might have caught him a bit. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, yeah.
45.
I think he was expecting to have another go at that double 4, I think.
44.
Yeah, well done.
29.
Harvey's doing a great job at the moment, being an autism in darts ambassador.
Yeah, exactly.
42.
Brilliant. Brilliant for
Absolutely
that.
brilliant. He's
You know,
raising awareness everywhere in darts.
I mean, yeah, okay. He suffers with
36.
autism, as a lot of guys do, and a fair few guys that come in the academy suffer with it as well.
36.
I don't like to call it autism or label it in any way. I don't like to label anyone.
No.
29.
No.
To say someone's got autism is, yeah, okay, but I'd rather someone just say that is that person, you know.
Yeah, we're all unique. We all
Harvey's
have different reasons.
Yeah, Harvey's Harvey, Andy's Andy, you know, Jordan's Jordan,
Yeah.
etc.
60.
There's only one of me.
No one's special enough to have a label put on them like that, and I don't think a label is the right way
No,
to
not as individuals, no.
No, certainly not. As people, brilliant. I mean,
Yeah.
how much this game has helped Harvey through that must be amazing.
Yeah, he's
58.
spoken to me personally before, and he said that darts has really been an escape from different thoughts in his head, and
Yeah.
and it's just been a really good confidence boost because
49.
he never thought that he'd get up on stage and play a county game ever.
Jack on 48.
But to do that,
Yeah. Go on, camera.
16.
Unlucky Jack.
left himself to 32 there, 25 for Harvey.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, 25 in 3.
That's it. 2-0.
Darts.
2-zip.
Well, we're halfway there. It's best of 7. There's not much time to get into the match. You need to make
It really
make
isn't
an
best of
impact now.
7.
I mean, Harvey has done very well to kick in early, considering his
30.
record of starting later on in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, but he did start quite late in the first leg and then come
100.
back at the end, didn't he?
Darts,
Because
mate.
Jack was missing. So,
Yeah, big confidence boost getting that first leg, I think.
I think it was. It helped him right out. Jack needs to step it up a little now.
24.
Jack knows the job.
He knows what
Done
he's
it for a
doing.
good while now.
Nice straight 6.
85.
Nice reply from Harvey.
Very nice. Making up for the 2 visits prior.
Yep. Jack's in there.
125.
Lovely darts. First and last dart was great. Unfortunate for the second one.
81.
Yeah, good darts from Harvey there as well.
Yeah. Keeping in contention. Only a few points really.
28.
Certainly now. That was a mistake by Jack.
41.
Just couldn't quite jump on it.
$40.
148.
30.
Harvey could have done a bit more there. Applying a bit more
just
pressure.
needed a little bit more, didn't he?
80.
Nice 68 left by Jack. Hurricane on 210.
45.
165.
Lucky,
Unfortunate.
not leaving a finish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Jack getting frustrated.
52.
I think.
You can hear
Is
it,
that a
can't you?
misspell?
52. It was a treble 4.
26.
Oh, was it? Oh, right.
No score.
That's unlucky all outside.
Unlucky all round it.
39.
Come on, Jack, put it away. Otherwise, you ain't going to get a look in, I don't think, mate. Because Harvey is bang on his
82.
finishing. Loves his finishing.
Yeah, out in 1.
57 left. Oh,
Dart, mate.
Good dart, Jack. Good dart.
great dart under the pressure that Hurricanes are.
Nice break of throw there as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
$180 coming in here.
121.
Oh, it's unlucky.
Oh. Beautiful dart.
Great start to the leg though.
Yeah.
96.
Ah, nice reply
And
from
then good. Yeah. Gets him down.
Jack's in there again, isn't he?
100.
Yeah, solid. Now we've
Nice
got a
start,
game
Jack.
on now.
Game on. They're both waking up.
25.
Harvey and
Oh,
Jack.
unlucky half.
Harvey and Jack both have switches.
95.
Both very. Once that switch is on, it's on.
Yeah.
30.
Oh, that's so tight around it though. It's worth more than 30. That looks
Definitely.
like
44.
28, yeah.
no, 44.
40.
1 for 1 for Jack. Let's see who has a look at it.
30.
30. 111. Hindcourt.
111 after 15.
83.
Nice start.
Nice start, half.
39.
Oh. Lucky Jack.
57.
Yeah, nice lead by Harvey. Good thinking.
Yeah. Good dart. Use his brain.
Hmm. 72. I'd have gone. He's gone 33. I
36.
think 16 is the route to go there. Myself, but
Yeah, 2 16s top hole or
got a cover shot, treble
treble
16,
twenty,
double 12.
you know.
80.
Yeah, he's getting down. 2 darts on a 90. Jack needs 36.
18.
Oh,
Right, that's let Harvey in there.
The wire.
Harvey's in. See if you can take the chance. Bullseye.
Ball. Oh,
44.
46 left.
Good
Jack,
attempt.
pair of 9s.
He's gone inside.
Can't see.
Double
I
one.
reckon that's
No
done.
score.
Oh, miss.
Oh.
See if Harvey can
Yep,
snap the
46 and
chancer.
2.
Yeah, there you go. He likes his finishing, Harvey. He's
He
very
loves
good.
it.
Mm.
He
Give him a
knows.
chance
He knows
and you
his
take
way.
it. It's a good lad. That's good darts. Jack's been very unfortunate on the wires.
41.
Yeah, especially in the first leg as well.
Mm.
First leg, I think, come back to bite him later on in the match.
Might well do, actually, because that was the pinnacle point in this game so far.
Definitely.
42.
42. So even Stevens.
140.
Good darts, man.
Beautiful darts. Beautiful darts. See, that's what Jack can do.
48.
Just a little irregular at the moment. If he can practice more.
Find that consistency.
Apparently,
100.
I mean, ton 40 ton. You know, he's 13 years old. This guy.
He's good.
So,
26.
but oh, sorry, I'll just
41.
message.
He's
on the laptop.
all around it.
Yeah, and he hasn't been playing
59.
in lockdown. This is his first competition in lockdown for the last
It's impressive.
12 weeks. So to get to a final,
27.
Great achievement.
well done. I think he started playing or practicing again on Wednesday.
11.
As if he wasn't worrying enough.
He only got Facebook the other day.
45.
He decided he'd have a go at this.
Yeah.
Well, first show 2, 3-1, 152. 107 now.
107. It's gone the 19
2,
group.
3, 6.
38.
Oh, he's missed the last one.
We don't do that. That seems like a lazy dart, doesn't it? A nonchalant, lazy dart.
78.
When you think you've got the line and the weight.
Yeah, I think he was going. I think he was going for the double there, but
Yeah, I think you're right there, Jordan, to leave yourself 32.
No score.
I think at this part of the game, it's a bit of a waste of a dart myself. You know, you'd rather have a scoring dart than.
Yeah.
98.
I mean, 57 was
98.
50, wasn't it? See, he's slipping there again.
Great pressure. Great pressure.
Yeah. Unlucky Jack.
45.
45.
60 left for Hurricane.
20 tops for the game. Oh,
Double
not
10.
enough.
50.
Oh, just inside. Lucky.
Looked in.
Double 12.
Good. Come on, Jack. Doubles. Oh, double 3. Oh, way out the
18.
board, Jack. That lazy dart again.
It's off the
Yeah,
island.
it's down the bottom of the board, I think.
Yeah. Oh, split 5. Is that one? Yeah.
6.
Oh, on the wire.
On
Oh,
the way.
that was so close, man.
So close.
No score.
Oh, Jackie boy, he's going mental, isn't he? Because he knows.
Yeah, game shot in
Game
1.
shot in the match.
Right.
Brilliant darts, Harvey. Well played, my son.
Well played.
Well played.
Well
Lucky, yeah, good. Well played there, buddy.
Unlucky, Jack.
Play.
Practice
Play
on
winner,
those
Hurricane
doubles,
well.
I reckon, mate. Great game.
Yep. So the
Yeah,
final
certainly.
coming up next is what we got coming next, Dan?
We got the final of the past and present players, which is George Cressy against Hayden Robbie.
Gonna be a good one.
It's coming next, but that one Hurricane runs out at 4-1 with an average of very close there, 48. Plays Jack 49, but
49,
very good standard there. So
Very
we'll cut to
good,
a short-
considering those.
Very good game, very good game. We're going to cut to a short break. We'll be back in a couple of seconds' time.
Southern chills right through me, oh man, I was alone. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do. He gave me some medicine to stop me feeling blue. They took me, up and away. They took me, up and away. Woke up this morning, the sky turned grey. I needed somebody to take my pain away. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do.
Deep into the valley, you'll find me, looking for the lost souls that were hiding there. Look down to the sky, but we're blinded by the light. The whites of their eyes are still shining. Chasing shadows for moonstone, heart of gold at the end of the rainbow. Pilgrims have traveled to the promised land, searching for treasures of lost fortune. Did you see the light now? Do you think it's right now? I need to know. Did you see that glow? Do you see the light now? Do you think it's right now? I need to know. Did you see that glow? See the light now? You ain't just sports cars, you fancy MR2. Ride around all day long, hasn't got a clue. Yeah, you don't know what it's like to live in the world I've been. Yeah, you don't know what it's like. I see it every day. See it every day. Calls you on your mobile, riding out of town. Company's gone bankrupt, the fat cat has come around. Yeah, you don't know what it's like to live in the world I've been. Yeah, you don't know what it's like. I see it every day. See it every day. You see me, I'm not the same. All my friends don't know my name. I don't know what I will do. Yeah. I see it every day.
Woke up this morning, I better be low. Southern chills right through me, oh man, I was alone. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do. He Gave me some medicine to stop me feeling blue. They took me, my pain away. They took me, my pain away. Woke up this morning, the sky turned grey. I needed somebody to take my pain away. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do.
Deep into the valley, you'll find me looking for the lost souls that were hiding there. Look down to the sky, but we're blinded by the light. The whites of their eyes are still shining. Chasing shadows for moonstone, heart of gold at the end of the rainbow. Pilgrims have traveled to the promised land, searching for treasures of lost fortune. Did you see the light now? Do you think it's right now? I need to know. Did you see that glow? Do you see the light now? Do you think it's right now? I need to know. Did you see that glow? See the light now? You and your sports cars, your fancy MR2, ride around all day long, hasn't got a clue. Yeah, you don't know what it's like to live in the world of pain. Yeah, you don't know what it's like. I see it every day. See it every day. Calls you on your mobile, riding out of town. Company's gone bankrupt, the fat cat has come around. Yeah, you don't know what it's like to live in a world of pain. Yeah, you don't know what it's like. I see it every day. See it every day. You see me, I'm not the same. All my friends don't know my name. I don't know what I will do. Yeah, I see it every day.
So, good evening and welcome back to the action. brought to you by the East Kent Darts Academy. This is the Future Players Final competition. This is best of 11. They're just pulling up at the minute.
The final of the past and present. Our first past and present.
Oh, we've just lost Hayden's video feed.
Technical issues. There we go. We're back.
I'm hoping this is the one. Yes.
Hey, you're back in business.
Yeah, mate. Here we go.
We're having a few technical difficulties with
Hayden's camera.
This is all brought to you by the Faversham Darts League in partnership with East Kent Darts Academy. For all the people that don't know, Faversham Darts League, we are raising money for the NHS. So if you would like to make a donation, if you go on Just Giving and search Faversham Darts, you can send us a donation through that platform.
Please do so, guys and girls. Even if the guys that are playing today that normally pay their subs to the academy, please donate your subs if you can. That'd be great.
It'd be great for you. We've got loads of things lined up that we're going to be doing in the next couple of weeks for like NHS and things like that. For people that haven't followed what we've been doing, we've been quite busy around local sort of East Kent hospitals and stuff like that. So, if you're interested,
great causes.
Follow on Facebook, Faversham Darts. Let's cut back to the action.
Yeah.
26.
Lovely to see Hayden in the final. Two totally different age groups, two totally different players.
100.
And it just goes to show you how darts goes. I can't recall how old Hayden
24.
is. Do we know? 13, 14?
I believe in that sort of range, yeah.
And George is around 24, 25 now?
26.
I think that might be correct as well, yeah.
57.
So we've got a 155 coming in.
Starting off pretty quick there.
59.
Andy, do you start on 19s there?
Yeah, I think so, mate.
Yeah.
140.
It's got to be.
Beautiful darts from Hayden. Lovely bit of pressure on the 56.
Game in 2.
Nice one for
But not for George. Especially, I think that atmosphere of playing someone when you're stood behind the person waiting to throw, that isn't there, is it? Obviously.
Yeah, that is hard for some people to cope with that.
Yeah.
85.
People have been playing 30 odd years.
I'll tell you who has rose to these online competitions.
140.
Great darts, George. And that's Joby Lisa.
100.
Yep.
Has played out of his skin during the few last tournaments that we've been having. And I think he's been playing pretty well. So I think he's settled to play in this
91.
environment.
Which is good at the moment, especially obviously we don't know how long this is going to go on for, but if you've got that advantage, then use
85.
it.
That's a good dart from Hayden.
$95.
Nice darts from George. Some would have been better,
97.
Bit of excitement to the factor.
60.
I'd like to, while we're actually on here and while we've got these going, I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors for backing us for many years, i.e. Unicorn. which have helped us out many, many times. Also, we have a couple of other sponsors, which is Aztec Windows of Maidstone. So if you need your windows done, guys, give them a ring. And also
40.
J&J Recruitment of Herne Bay. They are our sponsors as well. So thank you ever so much for being behind us the way you have, and we look forward to the future ahead. 56 in 2 for George. 2-0.
140.
Starts off with a lovely 140, beautiful 140.
Bit wobbly.
60.
Well, that's all you got to expect for a boat, isn't it?
Nice seat from Hayden. Unfortunate.
85.
It is a wobbly on board.
It's like watching Dieter Hedman's darts with the points, but it's the dartboard. It's the dartboard that's wobbling, not the points.
80.
I can't think who else plays with those points. Someone down the academy does.
Richie Edhouse.
Oh, Richie plays, does he, with those? Does he?
Yeah, I think he's moved back to the normal ones over lockdown, but I remember when I practiced with him, he's always had the reset
92.
points. He said, I don't even like them, it just puts other people off.
Good effort. I think
Peter
Eric
Wright tried them as well, didn't he, at one point?
I think Eric would have done something like that, wouldn't he?
58.
Oh, definitely. Anything to get in their head.
97.
Great darts from Hayden. Unfortunately, it's going to be 3 darts.
58.
Shanghai for George. Hayden needs to put the pressure on.
41.
That was an unlucky one. I think he was going for an 18 then.
Yeah.
Double 10.
It's game in 3.
Beautiful darts.
Beautiful.
3.
George is definitely showing his class here.
He is a very, very good player, George. I've followed George for a long time
George
now.
currently running on an 81.
140.
Great darts, Hayden. Lovely 140 to start off with.
I mean, I think George was doing a circuit on the BDO, wasn't he, with Tony O'Shea and Daryl Fitton and that. And
I believe so. Not too sure.
58.
But yeah, I know he's of that era as well. So
I'm not sure what he's doing now, but I know for sure that's what he was doing that.
121.
He's smashing up the dartboard, that's what he's doing.
You certainly wouldn't travel around if you haven't got the pedigree.
I think he needs to shut the window because the board's wobbling everywhere, isn't it?
Oh my god, they're going now.
140.
Hurricane Harvey should have had that board. Great dart.
I think the Hurricane's shaking up the
60.
dartboard.
Great effort today from Harvey. Very good day.
Yeah, very good.
140.
Lovely ton 40. Leave yourself tops. That's hard to follow.
60.
After 12 as well.
Yeah. Mind you, look at Hayden, 202 after 12. That ain't bad, you know.
No.
$13 darts.
Yeah.
15 points ahead in the averages at the minute.
100.
And about the same in years, I would have thought as well. It's coming close.
100.
Yeah, around that.
Great darts.
Well,
Good reply from Hayden.
Hayden's a bit like George, he won't back down.
51.
He's got a good partner in his corner as Hayden, hasn't he? Let's face it.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's
learning from the best.
There's better tutors. I mean, I can't think of anyone else that you could have.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Good old Co. Great player.
96.
Yeah, nice start, George. Lovely.
40.
Playing really well today.
I think these two are playing at a good speed for each other as well.
Yeah, bouncing off each other.
100.
Yeah.
As if they were in front of each other.
39.
It's unfortunate for Hayden on that.
Oh, he's gone my favourite way on the 154.
Yeah, you've got to go that route.
I love that way.
Yeah, it is a good route.
It's my favourite.
55.
It's a great switch as well, down 2 trebles and then up to the top. The tops.
Yeah. Yeah. They generally flow as well, don't they, when they go?
Yeah.
It's getting them first two in, isn't it?
I know.
Double's the easy bit.
I know.
90.
I've done it 3 times in the league this year.
Good darts.
154.
Oh yeah.
I think that's about all I've done.
Have you gone the same route every time, Jordan?
Every time.
38.
Yeah.
Got to be done.
That was unlucky. Just outside 32. Hayden.
95.
Great darts. Leave yourself double 10.
Great darts, but it's just starting on that 19. I think would have been that slight bit better for Hayden there.
5-0
George
for
is in a rush tonight.
I think he is. I think he wants a kebab or something.
He's got his dinner waiting, or he wants to watch Britain's Got Talent. One of the two.
Hayden's a nice little fast player as well. Like
100.
when he's in his momentum, as those 3 darts emulate right there. Nice speed, nice consistency.
44.
So what's your perfect game, Jordan? What would your perfect game be, apart from the 9 darts?
92.
How would you plan a game if you was to plan one?
I'm all about giving yourself the most chances possible. You know, getting
60.
scoring and trying to sort of manufacture as many chances as you can.
Yeah.
And like we were saying earlier about the 72, you know, I like going
31.
16's way because you've got a cover shot for the 12s. You know, so I think it's about giving yourself the opportunity and giving yourself the most chances you can at the double.
96.
Yeah, sure.
You know, rather than trying to split it and then use 2 darts and then only give yourself 1 dart at a double.
Someone said to me once,
78.
if you're on 185 and your first 2 darts was in the treble 20, where would you go with your last dart? And I said either a treble 15
27.
or out a ball.
Yeah.
And he went, no, I'll go for the 1080. I went, why would you do that? Because you'll
41.
leave yourself a 2 dart finish then, bro, instead of a 1 dart finish.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I didn't see the
78.
point.
Counting is so important.
I think
So important.
a lot that side of the game,
One, three, four.
chances, the percentage ways of going. That comes with practice and playing in pressure environment and that sort of.
Your counting level.
180.
That's it.
Yeah, because that's what's going to win the games.
George left himself a double 8 after 18 darts.
It's not over yet for Hayden though. Oh, just
Hayden.
inside the double 4.
21.
Oh,
That's
Hayden.
16.
Unlucky, mate.
16 for
pressure from
George to
that
wrap it
time.
up.
That's game in 1.
That's
it.
game. That's
Well
very
played,
unlucky, Hayden.
Thank
Brilliant.
you, mate. Thank you very much.
Brilliant darts, George.
Well done.
Brilliant. Wow.
Great game there. So
So, our past and present champion, George Cressy.
it's blown into the
Runner-up.
future.
Hayden Robbie. Lovely to see Hayden in the final. Great darts all day for the lad. And look at that, a 71.64 from Hayden. That is brilliant.
82.73 from.
Yeah, 83.06. So, yeah. Excellent.
Class from both.
Excellent darts. Great darts. Thanks ever so much, Faversham Darts, for
No,
organising this.
it's been a pleasure, mate, and obviously thanks to Rob Fulber for putting it all on and the other
Rob,
sponsors.
you're a superstar.
Superstar, really are.
It's you know, with the sponsors that we've got, like we've been through, you know, that wouldn't make this possible.
Exactly.
And obviously, and Rob and things like that. So no, it's been good, but the darts for the weekend isn't over yet. We're back tomorrow from 6 o'clock. You know, we're back on tomorrow from 6 o'clock. If you want to
Another busy day.
watch some more action.
Exactly.
We got some.
Thank you, guys.
We got some great action coming tomorrow. We've got Paul Dawkins playing Dino in. We've got Ryan Hope playing Keith Montgomery, just as a couple of feature matches there. Lauren Bloomfield versus Craig Watkins as well. So
yeah, brilliant. You got another chat in your league now, Jordan. You got George Cressy in your league.
I'm just going to give him a message now before anyone else gets in.
All right, then, buddy. You take it easy. Thanks ever so much, Rob. Thanks, Jordan.
Thank you.
No, you
Lewis, pleasure speaking to you, young man.
Thank you, Andy.
Keep in touch. See you all soon.
Will do.
Take care, mate.
See you later,
guys. Thank you.
This morning I tried to feel low. Sudden chills right through me, oh man, I was alone. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do. He gave me some medicine to stop me feeling blue. They took me up and away. They took me up and away. This morning the sky turned grey. I needed somebody to take my pain away. I went to see my doctor to see what he could do. He gave me more medicine to stop it being